Greg, to me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey guys, lights out in their last game against the Rockets was terrific. He finished with 59 points and was his usual dominant self on the glass. He put up great numbers in a terrific effort. It's not a game that anyone wanted to miss, and they'll be looking for a repeat performance tonight, Kevin.
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Well, there's no doubt, Greg. He certainly looked like he was enjoying himself in that last game. He had his offense flowing.
And it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now. These, the new power rankings, they tell a great story. You look at the Clippers. They ascend up the lists to number 3 with some spirited play.
And you know what, the Knicks, they still go out and compete every night. Unfortunately, it's one step forward, 2 steps back. And right now, they're running out of time.
Here's Grant, guarded by Reyes. And here is Graham, 5 points in the game. Now Monk. Pocket 6. Back to Bridget. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Robinson's got his 5th rebound in this one.
He's so frustrated. Hasn't had a make all game. It's making it very difficult for them to find any success.
Bridges kicks to Monk. From the high post. The Knicks pull it in. Lights Out's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far. And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Here's Graham. He's guarded by Reyes. And it's Graham missing. Now the Knicks with it. Good momentum, 8 straight points. Monk with the double team. Here's the pass to Reyes. Lets it go from deep. No good. And the Hornets now going the other way. Defeated by the Pacers in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
Well, they made a few key shots, but missed many more. It was a rough night for them offensively.
You know what, Greg? There was a lot of standing around in that basketball game. Failing to move bodies and failing to move the basketball is a bad formula.
It's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Charlotte will retain possession. On defense, New York. And that'll be Charlotte as it goes out of bounds. Hornets retain possession. Here's Washington. He's defended by Randall. Bridges passes to Graham. Just 5 to shoot. From deep. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team.
I'll tell you, no matter what he does, he can't find his rhythm, and you get the sense he's starting to press a little bit.
Down low. And a fast break now for the Hornets. Monk's got the ball, and then Monk with the dunk.
And how about Monk there? You better get in front of him when he's in attack mode. If you allow him to get to that launching pad, it is too little, too late.
Of course, you've seen a lot of these big men come and go in this league. Who would you say right now is the most complete big man in the NBA?
Well, 2 guys has come to my mind immediately, and that's Joel Embiid, who I think probably could be more efficient with his 3-point shooting, but is still enough of a threat that you have to guard him out there. They enter the ball through him in the post, and he can be a dominant scorer. He can also put it on the deck. And then Anthony Davis, who you could say all of those attributes that Joel Embiid has, the Brow has as well. Those are 2 of the most complete, dominant, 2-way big men in today's game. Boy, it's been a struggle in this quarter, and the team needs more from him. They're
the season completed, a good picture developing as to the top rookies in the league. So let's take a look now at the race for Rookie of the Year. You look at Washington. You know, there have been moments for him this year, but overall it just doesn't look like he'll finish near the top of the list.
And I thought at one point he may make a move up those rankings, but he's just never took that next step forward.
Well, there are a lot of good rookies this season, and he's had trouble keeping pace. But to me, there's no reason to think he won't continue to improve next year.
Here's Graham, defended by Reyes. Graham kicks to Monk, 5 to shoot. Fires from deep. Knicks with the rebound. Randall's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Lights Out, defended by Bridges, knocked away. Reyes, the pass to Barrett. From the arc, and down they go. Three-pointer falls in from Reyes. Lights Out's got 34 points. And so Graham will bring it up for the Hornets. Out to the right wing. Bridges, no one around him. And again, the Hornets missing.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
No good from Reyes. The Hornets shooting 35% so far in the second. They need to move the ball around more and find better looks. That one goes in.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
To the inside, Barrett. And the layup is good. Barrett's got 5 points in the quarter.
I love seeing Barrett cash in there. He knows he has what it takes to finish through contact.
Here's Monk, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Charlotte shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Looking over their percentage on the season, I think they will be thrilled with the number in terms of their free throw percentage, 79.
Catching up on the changes for New York. Damian Dotson comes in for Harkless, and it's Peyton in for Barrett. Reyes, the pass to Randall. Shoots. No good from Reyes.
And we haven't seen them be quite as aggressive driving the basketball, settling far too much for jumpers.
Bridges misses.
No doubt the fight's there. They are trying to battle back, but he's just really struggling this quarter.
Here's Robinson. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
To the middle, here's Monk. That's good, and it's Rozier with the assist. And 12 points for Malik Monk.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Randall left side. Got it from 16 feet. Randall's got 6.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just spanning the plane.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
It's stolen by Monk. And Robinson comes to help. Rozier the pass to Monk. Feeds it to Zeller. And the dunk by Zeller.
And how about Monk there scanning the floor for the open teammate? That's how you develop a trust from your teammates.
Robinson passes to Reyes. Back to Robinson. Shot clock at 6. New York again turning it over. Some changes for Charlotte. Hernan Gomez. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in. It's been one outstanding game from Lights Out.
That first half looked like a dunk contest mixtape. Was just destroying the rim.
This guy plays fast, he's aggressive, and if you let him get to the cup, there is nothing that you can do about it.
Setting the 4 for the Knicks. It's Randall and Robinson at the 4 and the 5. Lights out there with Barrett. And it's Harkless in at the 3 side. And a fast break now for the Hornets. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Charlotte's had to wait a bit few years. The city hosted the All-Star game last season. But for the Hornets, they've gone 3 seasons without a playoff appearance and 15 seasons without winning a playoff series. In that time, the franchise has had 7 head coaches and a shifting front office. The Buzz City is hoping that its wait for playoff relevance will end soon. Kevin?
We all are. David, thank you. Now, here's Bridges, defended by Harkless. Inside, and it's Biombo with the jam.
Well, showing off that athleticism is Bismack Biombo. That's an easy one.
New York's gone 6 of 11 when they're taking the three-point shot tonight. Very respectable. Pass to Randall. Some nice passing by New York here. Reyes. It's good from long range. Lights out's got 37.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Passes it to Biombo. Here's Bridges. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. What do you like to see from
The floor. What's better, off the run, or he might find a teammate for a momentum-building three. Like, get in transition and run, baby.
Yeah, and the confidence Bridges plays with, really admirable. This guy knows he has the talent to compete in the NBA.
no good from Reyes?
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Graham kicks to Bridges. Charlotte again missing. New York's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Reyes, the pass to Robinson. Here's lights out. Harkless on the wing for 3. Hits it from three-point range. Harkless has got 10 points in the game.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Now, here's Monk. He's defended by Randall. They grab their own miss. New York's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. To the wing right side. And stolen by Biombo. Here's Graham. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Harkless, the pass to Barrett. Here's lights out. Puts one up from 19. A putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
To the paint. Lays it up off the glass. 9 points in the game so far.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does. Well, this guy has been efficient and effective all night. That IQ has been on display.
Here's Graham. He's got 9. Gets an open look and hits. Graham's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Looked like some confusion defensively that time. Left him wide open for a nice look on the jumper.
Inside, got a piece of it. Pass to Reyes. Barrett with the ball. He's got 11. No good from Reyes.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
Here's Graham, defended by Harkless. Here's Monk. Again, the Hornets score.
I tell you, Monk can fill it up in a hurry. Well, once he gets on fire, the D knows they're going to be in for a long night.
Now here's Randall. He's got 6. And there's the pass to Reyes. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Lights out's got 41.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
And so Graham will bring it up for the Hornets. Next game for them, they'll take on the Raptors at Toronto. That'll be just 1 game played a win from home for them. And it's lights out with the foul. We've got 22 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Monk grabs the board. Charlotte's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Pass to Bridges, out to the wing. Graham, the pass to Washington. Robinson with the block. And our fourth quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. On the floor for Charlotte, McDaniels is out there with Bacon. And there's Bismack Biyombo, and it's Graham in at the point. Just 5 on the clock. It's up a 3. Robinson pulls it in. The Knicks shooting fantastically in this game, 62% from the floor. Reyes, the pass to Randall, misses the layup. Hornets shooting poorly, just 35% so far. And here's Martin. He kicks it to Graham. Pass to Biyombo. Deep. It's rebounded by Reyes. We played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Sinks it from just inside the baseline. Lights Out's got 9 points here in the second half.
This guy has been unstoppable. It has not mattered at all what the defense throws at him. He's had an answer.
Time now for an injury report.
Hey guys, the head athletic trainer for the Knicks gave us some information. They checked out his foot and it appears he may have sprained his toe on that play. Obviously, they can't afford to lose him. This would be devastating for this team. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Appreciate the update. Never like to see any kind of injury, Greg.
Yeah, it's one of the toughest parts of the game because you have little to no control over it.
Well, we're obviously hoping for a speedy recovery because we know this about this young guy. He simply loves playing the game.
And he uses both hands to jam it in.
If he's flat fueling their success, most of the offense has gone through him.
Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. And it's lights out with the foul. That's what Silver said the other day about a proposed mid-season tournament. What do you think?
Well, I certainly think if they do move to a mid-season tournament, it's going to have real value for it to matter. To get the fans engaged, something has to be on the line. So, number one, you're going to have 2 goals. Instead of 1 championship, maybe you want to win that mid-season tournament too.
It's Martin on the wing. He's guarded by Bullock. 5 on the clock. Shoots from the elbow. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Here's lights out. Randall with the bucket.
Well, just tremendous composure on the interior. Read the defense, take advantage of the situation, and deliver.
Now here is Martin. He's guarded by Bullock. Martin kicks to Graham. And the shot goes down.
That pass has to be thrown not only in the right spot, but at the right time.
Here's Reyes, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
And he can't get the first one. It's the second from the line. Doris, isn't it interesting that we're seeing some teams with more 3-point attempts than 2-point attempts?
It's incredible, Kevin, that every year over the last decade you see more 3-point attempts across all 30 NBA teams. And think about the Houston Rockets. In each of the last 2 years, the
Now Monk. Pass to Graham. Down low, picked away. And now the Knicks on the break. The feed now to Murray. Bridges with the steal. pass to Graham. It's not going to go for him. And New York the other way now. After this one, they're off to Philadelphia to take on the 76ers. That'll be the last game of their very short. Good, he hits again.
Another 50-point game from him, and he is now third in the record books for most 50-point games in a season.
You know, G.A., you can't deny the greatness we've seen from him all year long. He has performed at the highest level, game in and game out.
His play this season has moved him past Kobe. Yes, Kobe being Bryant for most 50-point games in a season. I can still remember that incredible 2007 year for Kobe. That has been destined.
This is as pure a shooter as there is. You've got to stay connected or it's a problem.
Here's Murray. And the layup's good off the glass.
How about the timing? Could be the difference between an assist and a turnover. Nice delivery.
Here's Graham, covered by Reyes. And it's Graham missing. New York's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. When you look at draft eligibility required, it is a very fluid topic with a lot of different ways it could go, a lot of moving parts. Where do you stand?
I'll tell you the truth, Kevin. I'm conflicted about this because I believe there is real value to the college experience. There's high-level coaching across the game at the collegiate level, but I also believe that young men who have talent should be able to, when they are eligible, decide when they want to become professionals. So, listen, I'm sort of in the middle. There are legitimate arguments to be had for both sides. What I hope, regardless, is we get the best players in the league, and that's certainly going to happen whenever it happens.
Zeller is checked in for the Hornets. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Hornets is checked in. Harris on the double team. Reyes. Again, what an avalanche!
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Harris outside. They get a hand on it. Got a hand on it. They recover it. There's Bacon. And again, the Hornets missing. For New York, they've gotten exactly 2/3 of their shots to find the bottom of the net here in the fourth. 8 of 12. Murray, the pass to Reyes. Over Harris. No good from Reyes. The Hornets shooting in the fourth quarter has looked shabby. 38%. Outside, Martin. Doris, we've both been very public in our admiration for LeBron, the face of the league, for so many years. When he retires, and we're approaching that date, who do you think might step up and take his place as the face of the NBA?
Well, probably the most likely candidate is the new and reigning MVP, and that's Giannis Antetokounmpo, who is an absolute physical force. He's put on 50 pounds. He's getting more and more skilled. When he adds that three-point shot as a consistent weapon and gets to an in-between game, he will be impossible to guard. Kawhi Leonard, he is now sort of taking over as a multi-time winner of the Finals MVP, and certainly a player guys want to play with. So just a couple of possibilities there, Kev. Well, he had trouble making shots in the first period, but rounding into himself here in the second.
Here's Reyes. Some solid defense from Harris. The Hornets shooting around 36%. They're just not able to finish consistently. On the way, Harris jacks up a three. They get it again. Tries again. Misses at the rim. New York's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Reyes lays it up and banks it in. Lights out's got 57 points.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Well, when it's closing time, he's trying to lock the door. He's been going all night.
Back to Harris. Knicks rebound.
And they get it back again. I mean, how many rebounds offensively have they had? Everything's going right for them today. Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Knicks.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, but an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that in bed. They just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And for the year now, they'll be tallying their 16th win.
Really a big-time win for these guys. They lost their first 2 games of the year to this team, so they won't be in danger of getting swept when they meet for the 4th time.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for lights out.
Boy, I have loved this guy's energy all night. There was never a point in which he let up. The triple-double evidence of the kind of effort and skill he has.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Well, just terrific teamwork, GA. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
Looking to get back on track here, and Zeller with the lay-in.
Well, this is what they needed earlier on. At some point, it's too little, too late.
Yeah, but then again, this run came against a team that may have felt it had already won, and you get the sense it let its guard down.
An even 3-on-3 break. Bacon the pass to Martin. No good on that one. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
And that is just a deflating error on his part.
Well, I think it kills your energy, and it certainly kills your momentum.
Here's Reyes. Off target with that shot.